Welcome back to Satisfactory, and I'm glad to report a few things have happened. I think there's been a bit of a hotfix. Either that or I've just been incredibly lucky. I started the factory up, or rather I turned everything, well, I basically logged into the game, and I turned everything on. Thankfully, the power kept going, which is good. So if you have a look here, hopefully it is still going. Yeah, it's still fine. The thing I was going to say is that I didn't have to replace the recipes anymore for any of this other stuff. They are correctly outputting once these belts empties. They are outputting for the steel, not the steel, the iron and the iron plates. So I think there may have been a hotfix there that actually stops me needing to reselect the recipes. If there was, that's good. If not, I'm just lucky. So if you're only just starting update 3, maybe you won't encounter that problem whatsoever, which is good for your benefit. Anyway, I now have everything rerunning, I believe. Okay, and I still need to sort out my coal sort of generators up there, but most of the other stuff is sorted. So with that in mind, let's go and take a look at what we can actually improve today. In our hub area, we can go and get some new stuff. So if I have a look here, the resource sink bonus program, this is entirely new. What you can basically do with this thing is dump any spare resources you might have, and it's going to give you coupons, which you can then spend in the shop for different resources, I believe. Let's select this anyway, and we'll see if we can get some of this going. So we're going to need some concrete. We're going to need some sort of wire, some plate, and some rods, it looks like. So that's enough to get there. And I need to go and collect up the rest of those. Let me sort that one out. Rod's got. We'll just fill this in with concrete, and that should be everything there. Big red button, resource sync program, go. Okay, so resource sync program, bonus program got. We have a couple of extra things in special now. So we can build a awesome sink and an awesome shop. Or at least you can once I have enough materials. So awesome sink, why don't we just get that going to start off with. Ooh, that's actually quite large. Yeah, I was expecting that to be smaller. Well, I guess we're just going to put it here for now. Okay. Does that actually need power? It looks like it does. So I am going to need to power this from somewhere. Maybe over here somewhere? Where's my nearest power pole? That's got 4 on it. That has got 2 on it. Let's get you powered. Okay. Points until next coupon 1000. I did hear on the Discord that flowers were particularly good at getting us coupons. Let me just see. Have I got flowers anywhere? I probably have some in my inventory. I do not. They're in the boxes over here. But basically, you can trade any items that you like for coupons. And depending on what items they are, the value will drop over time the more you feed in. So be careful. It's got diminishing returns. Flower petals. Let's just see if that actually is still true, or that's just a complete lie, or has been hotfixed out. If the developers don't like it. Let's go over here. I suppose it is a manual resource, so you can never automate it, so you'd imagine that would be good. I can't feed anything in. Okay, so it's going to have to be by a box. We're going to need a box, storage container. I'm going to need some rods and some plates. Rods and plates got, so storage container it is, and spin that around. There we go. And let's just dump stuff in here that I don't want. So let's just feed in some petals. And okay, those are feeding in, and we're getting... Ooh. It's basically crunching them. It's a giant grinder. Okay, and the points until the next coupon. So it looks like we're getting maybe, I don't know... well, it was started out with 1,000, and we dumped about 37 in. So, well, something around that kind of line. So maybe about 20 points per flower. What about if we put leaves in? Does that give us anything whatsoever? Leaves? Yeah, that's about 3. Okay, so that's not very much at all. Fine. How about something more expensive, like, say, I don't know, heavy modular frames? These I'm going to need to put 10 in, and let's see what happens. So 10. Okay, well, that basically printed off 22 coupons, so we have 22 coupons printable. We print them out. Okay, we get 22. Fine. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to try something that I probably shouldn't. Let me just put some in here first of all and get that done. I want to just put one of these back through. What did we get if we put one coupon back through? Oh dear. There is a CyberWagon, like a Cybertruck, available in the point store. As a reward for your creative input, I've been given permission to grant you a gift. You can find it in the awesome store. I hope you like it. It was my first solo project. Yes, so I did hear about that in a bit of an Easter egg in the Discord as well. So we've got some coupons. Now we can pretty much build the other thing, which is the special awesome shop. And that is stuff we can already build. Does that need any power? It does not look like it, does it? Nope. So why don't we just put this down here? Yep, there we go. And does it have a particular side? No, seems to be the same both sides. So proceed to configure. Awesome shop. Oh, look at that. So entirely new shop. And we can basically buy stuff from the game. And yeah, so it says 13 fix-it coupons, but I thought I had 20. Oh no, I have 13. Yeah, okay, fine. So we can buy stuff from in here. So vehicles, the CyberWagon. Sorry. Oh, that is such a thing. And also a fix-it factory cart. So we can have a little vehicle we can whip around the factory in with coupons. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to see how bad the diminishing returns are. At this point, I'm just going to dump in another, let's say 50 heavy modular frames. So off that goes. And let's see how many coupons we actually get. So that's going through. And remember the first lot, which was just 10, we immediately jumped up to like 20 odd printable coupons. How many do I have any more in here? I thought I had some more. Where did those other coupons go? Is that a bug? I thought I put them in here, but unless they got... Oh, I forgot it can take them like that. Give me my coupons back. Give me my coupons. Okay. How many do I have now? 21. Good. That's the right amount I was expecting. How many more do I actually get? Printable 20. So already diminishing returns from that. So we're just going to print them out. Okay, and take them. And then we'll be able to spend on stuff. So aside from those vehicles, which we'll take out in a minute, you can see there are new foundation blocks with curves. With actual curves. So not necessarily that this is going to be maybe only available in the shop, but it is something that's perhaps worth thinking about. And remember when I was talking about wall power poles, it looks like that they are certainly available in the shop. Whether available elsewhere as well, I assume it's going to be by an unlockable recipe. At least I hope so. I hope that you don't have to go for coupons for everything. Vehicles, organization. Okay, nothing I want there. Statues. Okay. Any more trolling in the statues? Confusing creature. That's a No Man's Sky thing there. 200 coupons? Yes. And of course, a golden nut. Okay, fair enough. Lizard doggo. Equipment. Beacons and a fix-it coffee cup. Fine. Let's just add a coffee cup to the cart. Parts. Yeah, I mean, this is just regular parts. It costs 6 coupons to get 1 heavy modular frame. Oh no, 50 heavy modular frame. Hang on a second. We get 6 back. We hand in 6, but we got what? Okay, let's just take that one. Okay. And fix it factory cart and a CyberWagon. Why don't we just put those in the cart and let's see what it comes out. 37. Yeah, let's buy all. So that was a schematic I purchased. It wasn't the actual vehicle itself. So both of those are now schematics. Good. So maybe the rest of these are schematics as well, in which case they would make sense to go in the shop. So that would be good if that's the case. Are they all schematics? So let's just look at them. Vehicles. There it was my CyberWagon. There it is. Yes. Speed 0. Yeah, so we can decide what we want to do with the CyberWagon. It does have square wheels, mind you, so maybe that is just a troll. However, let's take a look at the other thing, which is the where's my little factory what was it called? Factory... Fix it factory cart. Where does that go? Is that not in here? Fix it factory cart. Special? No. Nothing new in there. Nothing new in there. Maybe it's in the equipment workbench? Question mark? Fine. Let's go and look for that. Yeah, here it is. Factory cart. 8 we can make. Okay, what are they though? One on factory cart, new special foundation on grip wheels for use with a faster factory floor experience. Fine. So if I just grab those, can I just drop one? Well, that's no good. Fine. Let's do something better with it. Let's just I don't know, put it on my hotbar maybe, and then use that. So it's now in my hands, so I should be able to change to it. Yep, and oh. It's tiny. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Oh man, that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. This is going to lead to multiplayer. This is going to lead to multiplayer. Is this the blue pipe on the left means it's I don't know, maybe that allows it to be underwater? That would be cool. But yeah, I've got this little vehicle. Can it actually tip, or is that just no? That's just an effect. It can't actually tip over. Fine, no problem. Yeah, I will leave that alone for now. I have an extra one. But what I think I'd like to do is maybe get some more coupons. Did I get those back? Those modular frames? I did, I think. Let's just sort. Did I not get the modular coupons back, even though I put those in the cart? Modular coupons, I should say. Modular frames. Parts. Modular frames. So, oh, that's just one. Okay, that's fine. It is just one. It's not just 50. Well, it does say it contains heavy modular frames 50. So maybe you can actually buy them? I don't know. That's very odd. In any case, yeah, we don't get 50 back for 6 tokens. Sadly not, it seems. So, yeah, we can decide what we actually want to purchase through there from the various different things. I'm not too concerned about the statues unless they do something. But I would like to purchase some schematics for some other stuff. In particular, some of these are actually quite nice. The curved foundation pack, 8 tokens. Corner ramp pack, foundation pillars. So we can elevate the floor of the factory with a quite decorative block. Ramp expansion pack. So that's that's the inverted ramp. So if you wanted, you remember I've said in previous. In fact, let me just show you. See there when you got ramps like this and you got this issue. Instead of actually having them be square like this, you could have this corner cut off basically and just have a smooth ramp going down. Very, very handy. I do like the idea of doing that, so I definitely want those. So all of these kind of things I do want. There is a see-through foundation and also a glass floor. Very handy. And then, of course, we've got walkways. We've already got those. So yeah, maybe we actually get those and see where we go to. And of course, I definitely want the wall power poles. So why don't I just throw some more stuff I don't need. Let's throw in about 100 of that copper sheet. That is new. And wow, points until next coupon, 198,000. So not only is it gonna cause problems for coupons based on what I'm throwing in, but also this has diminishing returns. Oh my god, that is gonna take a while. Yeah, how about I throw in some more heavy modular frames? Will actually generate enough. Yeah, that's not actually too bad. Heavy modular frames is sort of huge by comparison to everything else, so that'll get us some of these sort of decorative blocks, and I'm pretty happy. So let's take that out. Okay, and then we can go over here and go and spend stuff. So I want the wall power poles. I'm sorry, they have to be had. Pipeline wall attachments, yeah, maybe. Maybe. And conveyor wall mounts, again, those are quite nice. They're a new alternative to the old way of doing things. So cart, 9 tokens. And that is all schematics purchased. So do I automatically get the wall power poles? I do. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. That's... I said on one of the very early episodes, you know, like in Fallout 4, when you can attach wall power poles and have it go through the wall without this kind of issue? Well, now we have a wall power pole. And if I just get rid of this power line... And yes, the whole building is going to stop. But can I connect that? Does that go back to the whole building then? Let's go in here. Do I have to actually put it on the inside? I don't know. Wall power. Oh, double-sided wall power pole. That's the one we actually want. Yeah. So this is just like a decorative. You want it along the outside of the wall. This one, you want it to go through the wall. Okay, so to there. On the inside to there. That's so much nicer. I'm sorry, that is just that's really nice. I'm so pleased. This update is amazing. So the old way of doing wall conveyors were these sort of walls, and if we build one there, you can see what I mean. There we go. But now there is, I think this is new. I don't remember seeing this before, but if I'm mistaken, do correct me in the comments below. We can now just arbitrarily connect them to walls like this. So I can then select, whoops, belts, and just connect them to any wall piece I like. No need to have the specific wall type. And that, again, is a very, very nice thing to be able to do. Just attach things to walls. Well done, devs, if that is indeed new. Obviously, the power poles thing is new, but that one may well not be. Anyway, I do quite like that. Okay, these are all saying purchase, so clearly we don't need all of them. And I already have some of these, but there is windowed walls. I like the idea of that as well. I don't have enough coupons for all of this. I need more coupons. I want those ramps and everything else. We're going to be giving up some heavy modular frames, unfortunately. if they're continuing to be that good for coupons, yes, I'm just going to rob all of my heavy modular frames and sacrifice forward progression for more stuff, because more stuff is great. Have more options. I can't just put them directly in here. Fine, let's just dump them in here. 1, 2, and 3. Sort everything out, and off it'll go, and hopefully we'll start getting some coupons. Okay, I'll go and purchase the stuff, and then we'll go and see what the extra stuff we've got is. So here we go. We definitely want the windowed walls. That's 9 coupons, unfortunately. Wall doors, they're all the ones we already have. We already have those, and indeed those. That's fine. Attachments, we've got them all. Foundations, expansion pack, glass floors, I will definitely have. I will also have the ramp expansion pack, please. I'm not too concerned about the curve sections. I do like the idea of this, and that is just 2, so let's just put those in. I don't have, well, factory railings. That's interesting. That's only 1 coupon, and everything else is fine, I think. Yeah, so how much is in my cart? 19. Okay, let's buy them all. Okay, and let's see where we can actually build. So is there anything else new in here? Nothing new, nothing new. It's probably going to be an organization. Yeah, there we go. So windowed walls and well, different versions. Okay. How is that going to look? What kind of visibility have we got here? So do we have? Oh, we only have windowed walls for the orange. For the orange set. Let's just put this wall piece in place. And let's put a window in. So let's go for one of these windows, shall we? Yeah, that's quite nice. Yeah, it doesn't have the Space Engineers effect of one side being completely, basically opaque, and the other side being transparent. That looks fine from either way. So yeah, I guess we're going to have orange walls for that in the future. That's very handy. I do like them. How about foundations? We should have the pillars, so we can go for a... Wow, that's a large pillar. Okay, larger than I was perhaps expecting. And then we can build pillars. Oh, that's going to be gigantic for industrial stuff. Yeah, that's going to look pretty good. I like that. Okay, and how about glass floors then? We've got new foundation frames and foundation glass. So let's put it down there. Okay, and can I just get onto here? Yep, onto the top. And glass floors, which I quite like, and it wraps quite nicely around this pillar as well. So yeah, good options, I think, for us in the factory. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you've got any particular uses for any of these yet. And the other thing, obviously, is the foundation frame. You can build basically an empty frame if you want something very, very industrial looking. And then, what was the final thing we had? It was in here somewhere, wasn't it? Oh yeah, fences. So arbitrary fences wherever you like, it looks like. And different styles, are they? Or just different rotations. Yeah, so we can decide to put them down and have them like that. So yeah, lots of nice options. It's a bit of a short episode today. I just wanted to highlight a lot of the new blocks that we have available. No real progress in the factory, but lots of potential new buildings that we can actually create with all of these blocks. All of my factory is now working again, by the way. I just need to sort out some regular power up there, the coal. What I did up there was to completely separate the coal power plant that powers its own water. I separated them entirely so that water always comes to it, and it also powers the mine, and there's also 2 biomass burners. So all of that cluster of things will always make sure that every other power station will always have coal, and that itself will always have water. It does not share that water with any other coal power plant, because that shut me down earlier as well off camera. So yeah, you want to have a separate set of power plant and water extractor just as your emergency supply, because biomass burners are terrible. They can't really start too much up by themselves. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and we'll probably see tomorrow for perhaps more of Satisfactory. I think I want to get looking at the screws recipe fairly soon. Let me just actually go down the machine and we'll just go and see what that recipe is, because I don't think I can see it in handcrafting. We need to go and look at that recipe. So if we just follow the screws line wherever it is. Oh, there it is. I could do with signs. I need signs on the side of buildings. Here we go. Yes. Okay, so that's like a double wraparound design that brings the screws. So this converts rods to screws. So if we have a look here, screws is 1 rod to 4 screws, or we can go 5 to 20. So obviously 1 to 4, but from iron ingots, not from rods, which is much better. Assuming that rods and ingots are essentially identical, unless we can save even more. We may be able to save even more. So this one, we get so 1 iron ingot is 1 iron rod. Yes. Okay. So the recipe is identical, apart from the fact we don't need this whole chain. So if I just go ahead and erase this, okay, and erase you and you. And yeah, in fact, let's just get rid of all of you. Okay, and we'll put these back later. I was going to do this next episode, but I'm going to end up doing it now, aren't I? I may as well. Okay, so we can use another stackable design for this kind of thing, except that on this side we should be able to change this to the other recipe. Okay, so this is going to go straight from my ingots straight to screws without anything in between. And that means I can just merge everything back together. That power pole is going to be a bit annoying and in the way. That's going to come from outside to in here, which needs to be changed a little bit. So let's just bring that to, I don't know, here for now. Yeah. Okay, and we want it to go outside as well. Before I'll put one of those other power poles through the wall in a second, but for now I just want to get this set up, and then we just have a logistics and a merger. So line myself up. Still no ability to actually snap this to the right area, by the way. Would love it if you saw the actual line here. Well, you can just about. It doesn't snap to it, but you can actually see it, it seems. Fine. And then we can attach that there. Okay. So screws directly from ingots, which means half the machines are needed. Or more importantly, we can have 2 times the number of machines and a whole lot less bother on each floor. Basically, we can double what each building outputs without the intermediary rods. So, great. I like it a lot. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. maybe because you saw all the different blocks, or who knows. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions. Obviously, people have been contacting me over the last few days going, oh my god, I rebuilt everything, and all you had to do is select the different recipe. Well, hopefully that's even easier for you now, with this whole thing being just basically automatic from the upgrade. At least hopefully. If you have any problems with that, let me know in the comments, but, you know, worst case, rebuild it. Next to worst case, select the other recipe. Only foundries used to require rebuilding because they have a different size now. They're larger, so yeah, do watch out for that. Anyway, until next time, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Satisfactory.